Well, I hope this is recording this time. We're going to try and talk to the sheriff. We're going to talk to the sheriff. And nobody else want to talk to the sheriff. Well, here she comes. Right here.
Do you all need help?
Right there.
What are you here for? That's not going to happen today.
Why not?
Because we're going priority this time. Have you talked to them?
Yeah, I can really tell us at the window.
Right, because they didn't know.
He was standing right there.
I talked to her about it.
What is it about?
Murder.
Assault charge. I made, and one of them is attempted murder. Because I had page reconstruction. I've been hit upside the head twice. One of them, you were bones broke. Last time I got hit in the back of the neck, I got nerve damage, and I got
When was this?
doesn't matter. It's in the morning,
It does matter. What
Go
do you
back,
have?
go bring it, don't have it. It's a murder. Don't hang up there for me.
Listen to me right now.
Why?
Just listen.
You don't listen to me.
You're claiming assault.
Hell yeah.
When that occurred.
Before you got here.
Man, no, not.
Shut up, listen to me. Listen to me.
The best thing that you can do is tomorrow morning. Are you related? Kind of friend of family?
What?
For policeabuse.com.
Please do what?
Do what?
Policeabuse.com.
Okay.
And Mr. Wingert has made numerous complaints to the sheriff's department.
Can't you be polite and listen to us?
Properly. And that his complaints that he's filed are not being investigated.
Did you fill out paperwork?
Hell yeah.
Reports on file with the sheriff's office. And
But did you fill out paperwork?
Yeah, we did.
Did you get copies of any of those reports?
Why, you want to know, don't you have copies?
Oh, well, you only had to say that name right there.
Let me finish talking.
No longer work for you.
I know it.
He works in dispatch, but he doesn't. The best thing that you can do, if you're going to claim attempted murder, is tomorrow come back down here, first thing in the morning, and ask for Detective Puffinbarger.
Then quit asking questions.
His name is Chad Puffinbarger. Ask for one of the detectives. Well, the one with the weird name.
what would be a
He's
protocol?
available.
What would be a protocol if you file a police report? Shouldn't the detectives or deputy conduct an investigation? And
It depends on what happened, what the circumstances.
What the hell does it matter?
The police report has been filed. His complaint is it's not being investigated. He wants to make a complaint to the sheriff himself. But every time we try to contact the sheriff, it's always he's busy, he's not available, he doesn't want to talk, he's not here.
Is it scared of me?
We've been dealing with this, what, going on 2 years now? Okay.
Well, let me ask this. Your last report, the last
It
one.
don't matter.
Out of the attempted murder, whatever. Who is the suspect in all this?
You know.
Your sister. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. But that happened all in Miller County.
Yeah. I call police now, commander more.
Pump
What
information.
year was your last one?
Pump more information.
Well, Roger, that's been at least 2 years ago.
You don't.
Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that's been at least 2 years ago, right?
The sheriff knows what's going on. Let me talk to him.
2 years. If not 3. Okay, here's the deal. If there was a report done and it has not been done in 2 years, we'll just say 2 years, I can tell you what the protocol steps are, we take an initial report. If there's something to it, either way, a report gets typed up.
No,
if we
no.
have charges that are criminal, then we type up a probable cause statement, type up the report, send it up to the prosecutor.
Let me see him then.
You will need to talk to Matt Howard, because he's the prosecutor.
He was my attorney when I was in.
And you'll have to talk to him to see why there's not any charges filed.
I want to see your papers. I want to see your papers.
Because I filed charges. And when my sister hired she got on state for her. He knew anything about her. He can't do it because Matt Harris had to recruit himself.
Unfortunately, he's our attorney here.
I want to see your papers. Let me see your papers.
Against a police officer for not doing their job, who do we make a complaint to? Would that be the sheriff? I mean, naturally,
Typically, it'd be Captain Wilson first.
Captain Wilson's the one we're complaining about.
He's the one that handles those.
He can't handle his own complaints.
Do we know the officer or?
Wilson.
Captain Wilson, yes.
So he should recruit himself from that, because the now fire marshal come out, he's worked for.
Well, if you don't know what's going on,
Why would Wilson have to recuse
because
himself?
you're just trying to stall me and put me for information. Let me talk to the sheriff.
He's a police officer, so I'm
Yeah,
confused.
he can't. He used to be the fire marshal, so it's confidential.
Let me talk.
No, he doesn't work for
Let
the
me
fire
talk.
marshal.
Why you keep interrupting?
What about fire marshal? Why you lying?
Let me talk.
Because he said that he started hot water here. I was trying to hose hot water here after the fire started. And I got witnesses. I can't see her anything like that.
Okay, here's the deal.
What deal? Let me talk. Let me
I'm
talk.
not calling you out and saying that you are not telling any truth.
Well, then shut
What I'm
up.
saying is, if a fire marshal comes to your house and they determine that your house burns down and this is the cause, if they determine that, then that is a determination by the state. I have nothing to do with that.
I didn't say you did.
Nothing to do with that.
Are you a
And I'm
fool?
not going to have anything to do with that.
Quit changing the subject.
Those people ready when we get hurt, all it.
Do we do anything? I can tell you right now that I put quite a few little bastards in jail for hurting somebody.
Well, then why don't you do something?
Okay, you didn't come. Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Here's the
You
deal.
didn't have me
Oh,
as
God.
your officer when you made those reports.
Oh, God, you're
You
Superwoman.
made those reports. You can't double file.
Then do something on the first one I made.
Well, what copy of the report they did find?
That you will have to talk to Billy Rising. He is the sergeant. And
He
will give you
resigned.
Every,
He-
yeah, he's been here for a while.
Didn't you resign?
He
He retired.
retired. You resigned.
No, he retired.
You rehired him, not retired.
But he's been working here too.
He's working on farm. He's still working here though. He resigned. He got. Let me quit. Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking.
He's a piece of crap.
You're calling your own cop a crap?
But I can tell you that there are probably no original deputies here other than
Oh,
me.
so get off the subject. I ain't talking about that.
Gregory's back. Joe Woods is here. So,
I don't give a shit.
can I give you a reason why? No, because I'm not the officer who didn't take care of your business.
Well then, quit talking to him and give me somebody that can answer my questions.
Ultimately responsible.
Yeah, ultimately
Each person is responsible for their own actions.
The sheriff ain't responsible for him?
You guys can do whatever you want to do. What are you saying?
No, that's not what I said. What I said was each person is responsible for their own actions.
Who's responsible for their actions
And at
though?
the end result, if you do something wrong, are you talking about being reprimanded?
No, I'm talking about.
We have a chain
Arrested.
of command. Your first
Arrested.
chain of command would be your corporal, then your sergeant, then your captain, then your sheriff. That's how
Well,
the.
we're
that's how
complaining
our
about the
command
captain and the sheriff.
I think it's governor, attorney general of the United States.
works. J. Nixon and all that.
Nixon ain't the Attorney General of the United States.
Okay.
Don't-
We all want to go back down. This for Matt Buck, that's what Nixon was attorney general.
Right.
Story guy on KRCG.
I asked you if you heard anything. Answer the question that I asked, not what you want to ask.
I didn't see the story, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
See, I know you don't know.
So,
Let
but
somebody
if
know.
you want to file a new report, that's something that has occurred recently.
I want something done about
No problem at all.
report
And
I
I'd be glad
filed.
to type the initial report and send it to our detective and even tell you which detective.
He's the one we're complaining about.
Now, as far as those, my advice to you is show up tomorrow morning, ask for Chad Pufenbarger, speak with him in person, and tell him, bring all your stuff back up here. And while you're back there, request then to speak to Captain Wilson.
What time is he?
He's the one we're complaining about.
Captain Wilson's here early.
Okay.
I mean, if you get here at like
What
7,
time is he right here?
8 o'clock. Everybody comes in at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk to Captain Wilson, he'll be here early.
He's probably here earlier than that. He's usually in the office before I get here. I come on at 7 and he's usually here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Alright.
But that's what I would do. And as far as making complaints, if you can't get a complaint in here, go to Highway Patrol.
We have been.
I know, but what I'm saying is if you have a complaint against the Sheriff's Department, then I would suggest that you go a step higher to the Highway Patrol. And if you can't get any answers there, then I would do exactly what you did. I would talk to the Governor's Office, the Attorney General.
I have. They told me to come back down and talk to the Sheriff's Office.
I understand that. It's a really long, painful process. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not familiar with any of your... No, I don't. I wouldn't hear this.
You don't know it is.
You know what? And we are all entitled to our opinion, and I cannot tell you...
I know, you're an
I
idiot.
don't have an opinion, because I wasn't there. I don't know what to say.
You've had an opinion all along.
So unless... I'm the type of person, unless I see it or hear it for myself...
It didn't happen.
Unless it's in black and white and I have proof, I don't believe in anything.
You said if you want to see it, you can't do it back. I recommend you come back and do it.
You don't like the answers I'm giving.
Because you're lying. Because you're lying.
That's what they said.
You're lying.
I think you need to talk to this captain, somebody in direct chain of command. So,
Well, what is it that you feel is not being done for him?
Anything.
he feels
Ain't
like
done anything.
complaints that he's filed not being investigated or investigated properly. That nobody's contacted him or nobody was arrested. And
Okay, well, you're not always going to get a response as far as
Leave.
calling you back. You
Walk
know,
out
I
on it.
understand that's right. But if I were familiar with his cases, like I said...
Well, you sure sound like the way you told me from information. Dude, pumping us for information. I don't think we were treating her. I don't think that lady knew what we were talking about. I don't think it was fair for her to come out there and say that to us. I think we went down and talked to the sheriff. He should at least come out and talk to us. He was there. We seen him. He was standing there behind the window. They got one window, a big glass window, bulletproof glass, and then they got another window that goes back behind him so they can see down the hallway in the sheriff's office. He was standing there when we went up to the wall. Why didn't he want to talk to us? He knows what's going on. He's had other people tell him I've been assaulted. I went to Matt Howard's house one night when I was assaulted. If they would investigate this and ask, one, Glenna Burton, she's my doctor for 10, 12 years, after my bad car accident in 81. I think she's my doctor from 82, 3 to 91 maybe. And when she's aware of the stuff that's been happening.